for the Warriors. They've got Ellis, who's out there with Stephen Curry. Turiaf out there with Steven Jackson. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening day that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
13 feet away. Ellis can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Jackson against Odom, and the dunk by Odom.
Oh, getting to the rim with ease. Lamar Odom, the lefty, with the finish.
Ellis kicks to Jackson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry is inside. He's covered by Fisher. Turiaf misses. Bryan against Ellis. Here's Fisher. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
The assist going to Bryan. Kobe's been improving on that facet of his game.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Jackson, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Bryant passes to Gasol. And Fisher kicks to Gasol. Curry against Fisher. The Warriors pull it in to the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of a game.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And he's good on the second. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Gasol. Back to Kobe. Over Jackson. And it's Bryant missing. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Ellis, the pass to Curry. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Now the pass to Gasol. And here's Fisher. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Bryant. Los Angeles with another miss. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. And, of course, this is the first they're seeing of the Lakers.
And we'll see if anything's different this year, because they didn't match up well with this team last year, getting swept in the season series.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Warriors making the shot. Now here's Bynum. He's tightly guarded. Kobe can't get that one to fall. The Warriors leading. An even 3-on-3 break. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Jackson.
That's just pure heart from Stephen Curry right there. Owning every fast break opportunity with his speed.
Gasol finds Bryant to stop the drought. The Lakers rebound. Bynum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. Greg, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time, the most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. And Steve, for a lot of reasons, last year was a very frustrating season for the Lakers.
Reason why, Kevin, LeBron and AD were out for extended periods. Russell Westbrook didn't really fit in at first. They missed the playoffs. Keep in mind, lots of people picked the Lakers to win it all.
On defense, Golden State. Bryan finds Gasol. Curry against Fisher. Pass to Odom to halt the run. Yes, that goes in. Odom's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here is Turioff. Here's Ellis. It's hauled in by Bynum. Bynum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Kobe, no good.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Gasol, and he comes up with the deuce.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Outside Curry. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Jackson. 3-pointer. Drops in the tray. Jackson's got 6.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Gasol finds Bryant. Back to Gasol. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Odom. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Defended by Gasol. Outside Curry. Jackson against Odom. 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range, Jackson misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Takes the 3. The shot by Odom, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Ellis. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
The shot by Odom, no good. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Jackson. 6 points for him. The shot missing. Fisher with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Curry against Fisher. Outside Gasol. Pass to Fisher. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, and there's great versatility in Fisher's game. I mean, he can run the point, go off the ball, a tough guard to handle.
The Lakers have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. And he makes the first.
And this Lakers squad has a ton of talent, but some guys are well past their prime.
So both teams changing it up here. Fisher hits them both. And what do you think, GA, is the next step for this Lakers team?
Coming off a championship not that long ago, young firepower is surely needed. These older guys can't carry a team like they used to.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Shannon Brown, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trailed by 8. Farmar kicks to Brown. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Maggette outside. Here's Biedrins, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Now here's Gasol. Pass to Bynum. Shot clock at 5. The tray. Gasol, no good. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 20-6 run. Ellis surveying the D. Over Farmar. Ellis can't get it to go.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. The Warriors making a switch here. George is checked in. That free throw good from Brown. And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 7. Ellis dishes to Williams. George against Gasol. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And George drops them both. Lakers trailed by 9. Farmar passes it to Brown. Here's our test. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. So it's Farmar who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Got a piece of it. Artest dishes to Farmar. There's the pass to Gasol. Farmar deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Here's our test. There's the drive. The shot comes out. The Warriors go the other way with it. Here's Williams. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Played for the #1 team in high school, a collegiate champion. Williams has been around a lot of winning.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Lakers making a change here. Morrison's checked in. And both free throws good for Williams. Lakers trailed by 11. Passes it to Morrison. Pass to Bynum. Here's Farmar. And the 3 off target.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Ellis.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Warriors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Ellis. And Ellis drops them both.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Farmar passes it to Morrison. Here is Bynum, fended by Beadrich. Bynum kicks to Brown. Here's Morrison, clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Corey Maggette. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Ellis, the pass to Maggette. Back to Ellis. The pass to Biedrins. On the wing, Williams. Shoots over Brown. Williams, that's good.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Morrison. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. From deep. Warriors with the rebound. Maggetti's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And good execution from Maggette inside. Doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Farmar kicks to Brown. Passes to Farmar. Pass to Artest. Over George. And it's Artest missing.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
It's George on the wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
The question is, do you leave him in? Obviously, you don't want him to pick up a third foul this early.
Lakers trail by 15. Brown with it. Pass to Farmar. Over Ellis. They get it back. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They just been the better team so far.
And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
So with Ellis sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry is out there with Maggette. Then it's Turioff. Then it's Steven Jackson.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw missing. He doesn't get the second one.
Very surprising he couldn't capitalize on those shots. You don't see that often.
Steven Jackson on the wing. Back to Curry. Here's Maggette. And the Warriors miss again. Lakers trail by 9. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the basket by Turioff. Turioff's got 5 now.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
The Lakers moving the ball around. The pass to Fisher. Here's Morrison. And again, no good by the Lakers. Outside Jackson. Gasol with the steal. Now here's Kobe. Here's Morrison. He feeds it to Odom. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now, here is Maggette. Shot clock at 6. Curry passes to Jackson. Can't hit the step back jump shot. Lakers trailed by 9. To the paint. The steal. Fisher against Curry. Maggette outside. Passes it to Turioff. Outside Curry. Offensive rebound. And Turioff slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Here is Turioff after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, here is Maggette. The shot from 20 feet away. And Steven Jackson, the basket, on the assist from Corey Maggette.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Pass to Morrison. Back to Odom. And the dunk by Odom.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And so it's Golden State with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Curry fires from way outside. Rebounded by the Lakers.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in '09.
Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Jackson. Curry against Kobe. Curry kicks to Maggette. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Lob pass to Bryan, and stolen by Turioff. Jacks up a 3, and the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 7 rebounds in the game. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Beatrice is checked in, and it's Williams in for Corey Maggette. Skinny is checked in for the Lakers. Fisher, the pass to Odom. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
George is checked in for the Warriors. Ellis comes in for Stephen Curry. And then for Los Angeles, Bynum comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Artest in for Derek Fisher. Golden State moving the ball around. Bynum with the block. Kobe with it, picked up by Ellis. And taken away by Ellis. Over Artest. Nice D from Odom. Lakers trailed by 7, and it's Bryan in the corner. Beatrice grabs the miss.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Ellis against Bryant. From the line. Here's Beatrice. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Kobe dishes to Odom. Right side, Kobe. Back to Odom. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now here's Ellis. And it's blocked. They recover it. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on.
Take a break.
Crashing
Take
the
a break.
boards, and the result,
shots.
second chance points.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
The first one falls. Shannon Brown. He's checked in for Kobe. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Lakers trail by 8. Farmar passes to Brown. Kicks to Farmar. Baseline J on the way. Chalk up 2 there. Farmar's got his first basket of the night.
And how about Odom facilitating the shooter there, not holding the ball or forcing his own shot?
Ellis outside, looking to get it going. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Ellis drops them both. And it's Farmar with the ball for Los Angeles, trailing here by 8. Odom kicks to Farmar. Poked loose. Williams looking around. And Ellis the bucket on the assist by Williams. Ellis has got 4 this quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
And here's Brown outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
And it's Brown missing. Warriors leading by 12. Now Williams. Rebounded by the Lakers. Odom's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low, here's Bynum, and it's Bynum with the jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. On the wing, George, covered by Artest. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now Bynum, after Ron Artest's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Bynum. Just 4 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Bynum, a powerful center, talented offensive player who also can rebound and block shots at an elite level.
That one is off. Ronny Turioff, he's checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second. 1:41 left here in the second. Ellis outside. The pass to Williams. Poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Here's George. Ellis outside. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Andrew Bynum. The Warriors have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Ellis. Both free throws good from Ellis. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Farmar dishes to Odom. Brown outside. Passes it to Farmar. This one for 3. And the Lakers get it back. Bynum, and he gets the bucket. Bynum's got 7.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Ellis, the pass to Williams. Guarded by Odom. Count it. 6 points for him.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Brown. He kicks it to Odom. Pass to Artest. Six to shoot. Lets a floater go, and that one drops. Artest's got his first 2 points of the night. Warriors leading by 12. Ellis outside. Kicks it to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Welcome back, everybody. This home crowd is elated about what they've seen so far. I'm Ernie Johnson. That's Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kenny Smith. It was all about Golden State as the game got going. At one point, their devastating offensive assault pushed their lead out to 15 points. Just a dominant opening period. They led by 13 after one. Then in quarter number 2, they actually increased their intensity to pull further out in front, finishing with a double-digit advantage at the half. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
By looking at their free throw numbers, you could tell they're playing physical ball. They've been active, constantly pushing the action and drawing the contact. It's given them easy points and put them in control of the game.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game. Great performance by Lamar Odom.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Bryan is out there with Derek Fisher. Then it's Odom. Then there's Andrew Bynum. And it's Gasol at the 4. Back to Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Lakers trailed by 14. Outside Odom. And the pass to Gasol. And there's the call on Bynum. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Warriors leading by 14. Curry passes to Ellis. Over Kobe. Off the left rim and out. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Gasol kicks to Fisher. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Fisher against Curry. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. That one falls.
This is what Steph gives you, the sizzle and the steak, the highlights and the plays where he just grinds it out.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Here's Fisher. 6 points for him. Back to Gasol. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Gasol's got 6.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Gasol. The Warriors making the shot. And Bryan gets it to go.
And showing the range there. Bryan is confident pulling from deep.
Outside Jackson. Back to Ellis. Shoots from 12. And it's sent back by Bryant. Odom against Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you think of Odom, a player who does so many things well, a truly unique player, he just brings a ton to the table.
For Los Angeles, they have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11.
2.
And that one falls for Odom. Both good from the line that time. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Rebounded by Odom.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Fisher dishes to Bryan. That cuts the lead to single digits. That's 7 points for Kobe Bryant.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
Odom against Jackson. Back to Curry. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Odom. Odom's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Corey Maggette, he's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Morrison's checked in. And the Warriors with possession here. 7-point differential. Turioff with the block. Curry against Fisher. Maggette the pass to Curry. Back to Maggette. Clock at 6. No one near him. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Turioff. Turioff's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Gasol kicks to Kobe. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Bynum dishes to Gasol. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Curry looking it over. Over Fisher. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Lakers trailed by 9. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They have thrown themselves on the offensive glass, and because of their hustle, they are being rewarded with second chance points.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And that one falls for Maggette. Steve, we know lots of front offices build teams purely around player skills and statistical lines. So that being said, just how important is chemistry on the court and that cohesion?
It's a must. You can achieve a lot with chemistry. Building a beautiful culture, those are the teams that win championships.
And so Maggette nails both of them.
Oh, something you like about Corey Maggette is that he's a worker. He makes the most of his time on the floor and gives you all he's got.
Now here's Kobe. He has 7. Here's Morrison. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morrison's got 7.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Passes to Maggette. There's the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Morrison. To the inside, Gasol. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Gasol's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Turioff kicks to Jackson. Pass to Curry. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Lakers making a switch here. Artest is checked in, and that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Maggette. Now here's Curry. Fires top of the key. Count that one. He's got 9.
Rise and fire. This is Steph's mindset. Looks to score immediately after he gets the pass.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Williams is checked in. Artest against Maggette. Inside. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 6 and the buckets from Bryant.
Finding the man who broke free. The great vision of Pau Gasol making that play happen.
Curry passes to Jackson. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Bryant. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On its way from Curry for 2. Rebounded by the Lakers. Gasol's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bryant has the open look. Misses the wing J.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Maggette the pass to Curry. For the three. The rebound by the Lakers. They host the Clippers after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand.
Yeah, you're not going to find a more rugged player than Artest. He will battle for every loose ball, every rebound, and he'll defend with every ounce of energy he has.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Artest. George is checked in for the Warriors. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for the Lakers. Skinny comes in for Fisher. Second free throw, no good. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Williams, and he can't bank that one in. On the wing, Bryant fires from the corner, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That free throw good from George. Lakers trail by 6. Farmar passes it to Artest. Lob pass to Bryant. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bryant's got 13.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Here is Turioff, defended by Gasol. Here's Jackson. Great tee that time from Artest. LA has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryan is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The Warriors leading. Maggette kicks to George. Back to Maggette. George looking over the floor. Jackson in the corner. Over Artest. And again, no good by Golden State. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
Clearly a foul.
shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. Monte Ellis checked in for Jackson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
The drive by Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
George passes to Maggette. Outside Williams. Artest against George. That's tipped. 4 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Rebound by Ron Artest.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Timeout called the Warriors. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Lamar Odom is checked in for Los Angeles. And here is Ellis. 11 points in the game. And it's the Lakers on the break. Bryant's running. And there's the pass to Odom. The Lakers moving the ball around. A minute 42 left in the third. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And Gasol gets it to go.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here is Turioff. And Shannon Brown picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Ellis outside. Over Farmar. Here's Turioff. That one's off. Still out of sync.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Ellis kicks to Maggette. Here is Turioff, defended by Gasol. Turioff dishes to Ellis from deep, and they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That's good from Maggetti.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Maggetti hits them both. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Farmar passes to Bryan from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Now, here is Maggetti. He has 6. Williams inside. Brown's there. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Bryant, that's for 2. Warriors with the rebound. Here's Maggetti. And that one is off. Kobe Bryant getting it done for the Lakers. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lakers leading by 7. They've got Williams. Ellis is out there with Stephen Curry. And there's Jackson. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And that one falls for Bynum. Here's Ellis. And stolen by Fisher. Bryan against Curry. Kobe kicks to Fisher. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. to the paint. Here's Jackson. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Keeping his head up at all times, Curry sees his teammate break free.
Passes it to Gasol. Curry against Fisher. Pass to Bynum. To the right side. Fisher with the ball. Clock at 4. With the teardrop. And the rejection by Jackson. Ellis wide open. The three-pointer no good.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers. That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Andrew Bynum. Outside Williams. Three-pointer. The shot by Curry, no good.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Odom tries again, and Gasol with the lay-in. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Back to Curry. Over Kobe. And the Warriors miss again.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
You know, we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
It's Curry outside. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game.
The pure stroke of Curry. It's beautiful to watch from outside the arc.
Pass to Odom. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now here's Bynum. He's guarded closely. The dish to Gasol. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Curry finds Ellis. Knocks it loose. Bynum trying to break loose. Kobe, that's good. Bryant's got 25 points in the game.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Outside Jackson. There's the pass to Williams. To the inside. Some solid D here from Bynum.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Here's Bryant, feeds to Bynum. Outside for Kobe. Goes back up, and it's Bynum getting it to go in. Bynum's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now here's Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's a treat to watch his ball handling. He has the basketball on a string.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. Odom, the pass to Bynum. Odom against Ellis. Here's Gasol. Again, the Lakers.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
Curry kicks to Williams. Back to Curry. Dishes it to Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Releases, and Gasol sends it back.
And for his career among active players, Pau Gasol top 3 in block shots.
And the Warriors making a change here. Turioff is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Ron Artest, he's checked in for Lamar Odom. Now Fisher. Pass to Bryant. And that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. Fisher's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Warriors trailed by 21. Outside Curry. Back to Ellis. Outside Jackson. Fires from deep. A rebound by Gasol.
He started off solid. Had 2 threes at halftime, but blank from deep since.
And Kobe throws it down.
Leaping up to the rim, Bryan sees the opening and does not hesitate to attack.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Here's our test, and the rejection by Jackson.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Warriors. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Now Fisher, following the miss by Ellis from deep. The floater. Fisher can't hit. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Now here's Jackson. He dishes it to Turioff. He's off on the first. Different look here for the Warriors. Beatrice is checked in. Skinny comes in for Steven Jackson. Skinny is checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Watson in for Curry. The Lakers also making some changes. Powell comes in for Andrew Bynum. And it's Skinny in for Fisher. He hits the second from the line. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Here's Azubuike. Good work defensively by Kobe.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
From past the arc. And it's Artest missing.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Watson dishes to Beatrice. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Bryant the pass to Vujacic. Outside Artest. Pass to Kobe. Back to Artest. Los Angeles with another miss. The Warriors shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Morrow. Down low, Beatrice. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Now here's Kobe. Gasol passes to Artest. Back to Gasol. A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Gasol's got 20 points.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
And it's sent back by Kobe.
And I think Kobe saw the shot coming a mile away. He instinctually gets there for the block. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Now here's Gasol. Back to Artest. It's stolen by Curry. And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Incredible hand-eye coordination of Steph Curry shows up in his dribbling, but also when he's out there stealing the rock.
Here's Artest. Back to Kobe. Over Ellis. That one wide left. Warriors trailed by 21. Jackson with it. Now Bynum defending. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Skinny is checked in for Jackson. Skinny comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Watson in for Curry. Turiaf, no good on the free throw. Los Angeles leading by 19. Farmar passes to Powell. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Here's Farmar. Here's Benga. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Pau Gasol.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Here's Vujacic after the Warriors pick up 3. Pass to Walton. He kicks to Vujacic. Here's Benga. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Now, here's Watson. He's covered by Brown. Now, here's Watson. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.